Say, have you ever had any business with the Morag Tong? I don't suppose you'd be willing to help me get this accepted, would you? I mean, I would be willing to just do some killing for 1,500 gold. Why do we need to bother with the Morag Tong, baby? Come on, I'll do it. We can just do this under the table. I know it's a little less legal that way, but nobody needs to find out. Yeah, I'm willing to help you get it accepted. Great. The target is a woman named Idreni Odolin, who lives in Silent. Let me write down my terms so you can bring them in with you. Maybe someone else present them is just what they need to change their minds. Maybe we can go kill her. Maybe we can. Can I just go and kill her myself for the money? When we had last left the Nerevarine, they finally wrapped up all of their duties with the Akamoran Fighters Guild, which involved them getting to the bottom of strange goings-on in the Fighters Guild of Akamoran, and indeed much of Akamora's nobility. It was then that they found a missing adult child, a missing adult daughter, a large adult daughter had gone missing and was found and turned out to actually be a sort of not avatar from Afala, but a freak from Afala. And they're inside of the ruins of Shambalu or something along those lines. Did they have to confront and face the truth of their horrible deeds they had done in the Fighters Guild? But they were allowed to get away with all of them because they were so cool and so powerful. They were able to just get away with all of it. Now it's time to go check out more of the weird shit going on in Akamoran. This is the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind Tamriel Rebuilt. This is Morrowind Mondays. Welcome back. Zoop. There we are. Let's head on over to the local Morag Tong area real quick. Like we had talked about, that I believe is the ideal place to get set up. Let's see. Duelist Landu? I know it's not you, but... Hello there, friend. I'm still thankful for what you've done for my friend, you know? Yeah, tell me about Ainab Ghouls. I'm in your debt, Dark Elf. You have done my friend a great service. Okay. There you are.
Speak up.
Hrothdor. Hello again. Still trying to place a writ here, but they can't stonewall me forever. Place a writ? I have 1,500 drakes burning a hole in my pocket, a target and a location, but they won't take it. Say, have you ever had any business with the Morag Tong? I don't suppose you'd be willing to help me get this accepted, would you? I mean, I would be willing to just do some killing for 1,500 gold. Why do we need to bother with the Morag Tong, baby? Come on, I'll do it. We can just do this under the table. I know it's a little less legal that way, but nobody needs to find out. Yeah, I'm willing to help you get it accepted. Great. The target is a woman named Idreni Odolin, who lives in Silent. Let me write down my terms so you can bring them in with you. Maybe someone else present them is just what they need to change their minds. Maybe we can go kill her. Maybe we can. Can I just go and kill her myself for the money? Idreni Odolin. Oh, she's a real piece of work. I know for a fact she cheated me at cards, but I wasn't able to prove it to the guards back in Silent, so I'm escalating my complaint. Okay, tell me of Silent. It's a town to the southeast. I've been traveling through Morrowind and stopped there before Akamoran. The Silt Strider can take you if you want. Okay, tell me about Akamoran. Only just arrived here, so I can't tell you much, other than that the Morag Tong is useless. Tell me about the Tong. You'd think it wouldn't be so hard to place a writ. What's the point of a killer's guild if they won't do any killing? Place a writ? Yes, just go in there and let them know you're with me. The details are all on the paper I gave you. A rumor? Rumor has it that the Morag Tong is full of layabout crybabies. How about your background? I gotta say, I do love the snooty rumors that we often get in these older parts of Tamriel Rebuilt when it's like a quest NPC, and you can still ask them like a rumor or for a secret or some advice. And like, yeah, my advice is you should help me do what I just asked you to do, right? Shit like that, where it directly pertains to their little side quests that they have. I fucking love it. Maybe at some point it'll wear on me, but so far it hasn't. I enjoy it thoroughly. Okay, background. I'm a wanderer on my way through Morrowind. I was lucky enough to come into some money recently, and I plan on spending it to see as much of this land as possible. Akamoran is one of my first stops. About the Laughing Goblin? I've heard the Laughing Goblin is where outsiders usually make their stay here, but I haven't been in Akamoran long, so I can't tell you any more. Okay, fair enough. Let's read the request. Request for a writ. To the Akamoran Morag Tong. I, Hrothdor, request the services of the Morag Tong in killing Idreni Odolin in the town of Silent. She has cheated me, and I wish to settle the matter permanently. I offer 1,500 drakes for this task. Okay. I'm gonna quick save, because I do want to chat with them, but I don't want to get locked out of this quest, because I definitely want to do it myself. Okay, what do you have to say? Are you with the Morag Tong? You're certainly wearing a scary hat like you would be.
You're trying to help that loudmouth Nord. Good luck with that. The standards for a writ to be accepted are high, and from what I heard, his request doesn't come close.
What do you think of the Tong?
The Morag Tong is the ancient traditional assassins guild of the Dunmer. We provide 3 varieties of execution: public, private, and house war. We only recruit candidates of proven skill and honor, and only Master Eno, Lalu, and Vivek can authorize new members to join the Morag Tong.
So we would need to join on Vardenfell. Okay.
It's you.
Domsi Sadalvo? What's your background? Experience has taught me to reveal as little of my background as I can afford. I'm a knower of the Morag Tong, and that is all you shall know of me. Fair enough. Placing a writ? Are you with the Nord? The master here, Vaden Salathril, got in an argument with him earlier about a writ. Go ahead and talk to him, but you won't be able to change his mind. Vaden, or Vaden. Let's see. There you are.
Beyond measure, Outlander.
Welcome, Lyle. What brings you to the Morag Tong?
Let me admire you up. Whoa, I got you to 101. Okay, I'm here for placing a writ for my friend.
Oh, good. The Nord has a friend, and here I was starting to feel bad for him. First things first, his guild will not accept his sorry excuse for a writ. Such a killing is barely fit for the Dark Brotherhood. The fact it is even being proposed is an insult to Mafala. Further, we are not taking writs right now, period. Especially not from outsiders, outlanders. Especially not ones stemming from games of cards. If your friend cannot understand this, then he will not last long in Akamoran or anywhere else.
Place a writ.
Get out of my face and tell that dumb brute that he's not welcome either.
Okay. You know what, my friend Hrothdor?
I won't hurt you. Ask your question.
I just heard that perhaps the Morag Tong isn't interested in your business, but you know who would be? That's right. The local Fighters Guild. Hail, friend. Have you managed to place a writ with the Morag Tong yet? It's complicated. Did you talk with them? What did they say? They said no. Lie. They accepted. I'll carry it out. They said no. Don't you think they've told me that already? Do you honestly believe I sent you in to get another ejection? What a pain. I guess I'm on my own again as usual. Oh wait, hang on. Place a writ? This place is a dead end. If they won't accept my writ, I'll find somewhere else that will. Idreni Odolin? She'll get what's coming to her eventually. Maybe she'll cheat some other poor bastard who's willing to use less legal methods. Okay, hang on. Let's reload this. Let's reload this.
I'm
All right.
ready for anything.
Because it is 100% within the purview of my character to go do this. Place a writ. Okay, place a writ. He's mad about it. Sure.
What do you want?
Okay.
I'm ready for anything. Go ahead.
Yeah, place a writ. Yeah, they accepted. I'll be the one to carry it out. They actually said yes, and you're willing to do it for me. You should have told me you were one of them. My friend, you must be one of Kind's gifts. I'll be waiting in the Laughing Goblin with your reward. One more thing. Idreni was wearing a fancy-looking amulet when she cheated me. I assume it's something important to her that she wouldn't give up willingly, and it seems as good as anything for proof of her death. Bring it to me for your payment. Okay, more on Akamoran. I think I like this city much more now that the Morag Tong has seen reason. I'm surprised a motherfucker like you who hasn't been in Morrowind that long has heard of the Morag Tong. That's I guess they have very publicly accessible guild halls. Latest rumors. Rumor has it that the Morag Tong is full of layabout crybabies. Present company excluded, of course. Laughing Goblin. Yeah, that's where I'll be. If you're coming in from the Siltstrider, it's one of the first buildings on your left. We're on the tongue. I'm glad they've seen reason. Place a writ. Your target is Idreni Odolin in Silent. And remember, bring me back her amulet. Alright. I'm guessing there's like a peaceful way you can resolve this. And like, get the amulet off of her, either through pickpocketing or chatting her up. However, I think we should just kill her. I think we should definitely kill her, right? We should definitely kill her. No doubt about
We make
it.
a special trip just for you. Same low price.
Strider Caravaneer, send me to Silent. Okay, and let's see. The Caravaneer here, do you know where I can find Idreni Odolin? Idreni is a farmer who works with her husband. You should be able to find them east of the town proper, at their farmhouse. Oh, east of the town proper, okay.
Where would you like to go?
So one of these. The hell, are they standing outside?
I'm listening. Go
What are all
ahead.
these people doing out here? Browsy Sarem? Oh, okay. Okay. Maybe this is it?
Yes, Outlander?
Nope. Maybe this is it. Odolin. Okay. Here we go.
If it isn't the bootlegger, what are you up to now, I wonder?
I'm here to kill your wife. She's a cheat at cards. You hear of this Hrothdor character? Actually, hang on. Let me quick save because I really do want to kill her.
He got in a disagreement with my wife not long ago. You aren't with him, are you?
Your wife is Idreni Odolin, right?
Yeah, my wife is just inside if you need her.
Yeah, well, a writ has been placed on your wife's head.
Excuse me, there must be a misunderstanding. Why would anyone place a writ on Idreni?
All right.
Yes.
Idreni
Outlander?
Odolin. Welcome back, Lyle. How can I be of service? So I've checked in with her before. Let's see here. Let me say goodbye, and then I'll persuade her up. You hear about Hrothdor? You know him? He passed through here a bit ago, apparently on some bizarre kind of vacation. Thrashed the local tavern and left in a huff, all because I beat him at cards. You are Idreni Odolin, then? Yes, that's me. Did you need something? Well, I have a writ here with your name on it, so to speak. You think the Nord that passed through here is trying to get me killed? That doesn't make sense. He barely knows me. Do you have any proof? Yeah, here's his request. Never mind. Here's his request. What's his note? To the Akamoran Morag Tong. Hrothdor wants me dead? For cheating him? There's no way the Tong would ever accept this, but I should lay low for a while, just in case he tries something stupid. Please, take the money I won from him. I had a plan for it, but it wouldn't be any help to me dead. I'm gonna need your amulet, though. Place a writ? It's unthinkable. Who would ever resort to a writ for something so trivial? She did give me 300 gold, though, so I've increased my bounty against her by a whopping 300 from 150. Or, not 150, 1,500. Tell me more on you. I'm just a farmer. Before this, I'd been doing the same thing for 80 years. Maybe I am a little better at cards than I put on, but that's hardly a reason to kill me. Hrothdor? He was obviously bad news, but now I think he must be some kind of psychopath. What kind of person would do that? I barely even know him. I mean, he is definitely a psychopath, but, I don't know, you should see some of the shit I've gotten up to, friendo. I'm also one. I'm also one! If I kill her, does my crime fully dissipate, though? I forget. No, it does not. I would have to one-shot her, I think.
I'm very happy to make your acquaintance.
Okay, from over here. Don't know that I can pull it off.
You will suffer greatly.
That said, I still think my crime got reported. Yeah. Okay, well, we can very easily intimidate her. Or taunt her
I don't know
into
where to
combat.
begin. It is such an honor to meet you.
That does it.
Now you die!
Great. Idreni's amulet. Okay, do they have anything good here in their house? Go through all their shit real quick. 10 salt rice. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Sure. What's that? Bear pelt. Oh. Potion of cure common disease. Oh, they have a little chest here. I'll pick into it real fast. I almost didn't notice they have 3 pairs of shoes right here. Wow, look at the camouflage effect on the shoes. Holy wackadoo. Did you even notice, channel viewer? Look at that. I almost didn't notice. Fuck me. That's wild. Blends right in. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the husband heard. The husband heard.
What happened in there? What have you done to my wife?
You will suffer.
Uh-oh. He wants to kill me. How the fuck did he know? Alright, cool. Well, things got a little out of hand. Gonna eat one of their cork bulb as well. Alright, mission accomplished. Good. I wonder if we hadn't said anything to him, would he have known? Right? Did he only activate because I walked over and spoke with him beforehand? Oh, tell me of Idreni Odolin. I heard she died along with her husband. They must have gotten tangled up in something bad. Yeah, they did. Me. Yeah, they fucked with the one person you shouldn't fuck with. Me. Okay. Let's head on over up here. Good, good, good.
Say what you want.
Oh, he's gone. Oh, no, wait, yeah, he went to the Laughing Goblin. My bad. That'd be so funny. He fucking ghosts me after that so he doesn't have to pay up. Shit, you got me, dude. You got me.
Find someone else to help you.
There we go. Okay, Hrothdor, where are you at? Did you say the lower level? Let me refer to this. I warned Adreni that Hrothdor was trying to get her killed. She rewarded me with some coins and said that she would go into hiding for a while. I lied to Hrothdor and told him his request was accepted. He believed I am going to carry out his writ for Adreni, Odalin, and Silent, and requested that I take her amulet in order to prove the job was done. Okay. Well, it doesn't say or tell me exactly where he went. Must be the upper level. I don't know, when I talked to him earlier, when we reached the dead end, it almost seemed as if he knew that he was, like, he was deliberately being, what would you call it? He was trying to obfuscate how much he really knew about the situation. Like, he knew that he was trying to just get somebody off the street to do the killing. Okay. Well, have you executed the writ on Adreni Odalin yet? I've done it. Yes, that's the amulet. I think I'll keep it for myself. Your reward is promised, and a drink to the greatest system of justice in Tamriel. Cheers! Amazing, amazing. Okay. Tell me more about her. She's dead now. Cheers to that. Laughing Goblin. That's where I'm staying for the time being. It's nice enough, I suppose. About the Tong. I'm glad they've seen reason. Place a writ. That's behind us now, thanks to you. Okay, great. Now, can I go talk to the Morag Tong and tell them that I killed her?
You talk.
See, at this point, they may as well just let me in. Right? Okay, there we go. I wonder how this goes if you're actually a member of them already, and then you carry out the killing without a writ, but you still have one of those get out jail free cards. I can't even talk to them about it. Okay, anything with you? No, they don't have anything to say. Shit. Alright, well, what can you do? So I think we'd have, by virtue of doing the Fighters Guild, I think we've looked at all of these manors here. It's just a matter of all the locations beyond the center islet. Right? Which I think the vast majority are located over this way. Salineth Manor?
The Aranyms have spread the word that you rescued their foster daughter in the mountains. You've undoubtedly done them a great service.
What's your background?
I'm Rolam Salineth, a noble of sorts. My family has fallen on hard times in recent generations. I've been trying to turn our decline around by partnering with my childhood friend, Darius Varen. He inherited an egg mine from his father, but it unfortunately hasn't been the success we had hoped it would be.
Darius Varen.
Happy to help.
That sounds like a quest and a half now. No, not here. There's their egg mine, but where is Varen Manor is down over that direction. Oh, there is actually a Mages Guild here. Let's see if Varen Manor has anything before we check out the mages. We've been in here. Okay. You're the one who wanted the gem? Or no? Yeah, you're someone else. I forgot what you wanted.
Suits you. We welcome you.
Okay, tell me of Akamora.
A city of fetchers, suets, and enwa. My friend Rolam Salineth is the only good person here who I do not completely despise in every way conceivable.
Okay, what's your background?
Who, me? Darius Varen is the name. My family has a long history here in Akamora. though after my sister abandoned our lineage for that low-class wit, Elinor Verai, I'm the only one left.
Okay, how about the egg mine?
I'm the proud owner of the Varen Selenith egg mine, a useless hole in the cliff I inherited from my father. It is a constant source of frustration and disappointment.
Okay. Indoril propaganda leaflet. Holy shit, it's a bunch. Okay. Rizbanji. I guess we can go look in the egg mine if there's nothing there. Then maybe we'll just go on over to the Mages Guild, right? Hello. And in Modris. Background? Warrior in a quarter. About specific place?
In the north of town, there's the city's guard tower, the Fighters Guild in Darren Manor, and the mining head office.
Yeah. The north end of town, the mining head office. We should go in there first. Okay. Tribunal Temple, Guild of Mages. Yeah. Let's go over to the mining head office at the northern end. Shit, maybe I've been in there. The Miners Club, is that it? Is that what we're talking about? Because if that's the case, then yeah, I have actually been in there. Huh. Fuck, maybe that's it then. There was no one in there. It was completely devoid of anyone. Weirdly enough. Here's their egg mine. That hasn't turned a profit or anything. Oh shit, there's... What the fuck? There's a shirtless man in here.
You want something?
Dissolvus and Desis. What are you doing here? What can I do for you? Oh, you're a slave. Okay. Sorry, I didn't notice your bracer there. Okay.
Spit it out or hit the road.
Well, yeah, no wonder their egg mine hasn't turned much of a profit. It's tiny. Okay, well, let's head on over to the Mages Guild then. We'll see what they have, if anything.
Oh, friend, how about a potion today?
Take some magic potions. And I'll drink a restore health right here. Hello, Polody Floyne.
Make yourself at home in the guild, wizard. There are not many other friendly faces for an outlander in Akamora.
What's your background?
I am Polody Floyne, alchemist and apprentice of the Mages Guild.
Someone in particular?
The Akamoran Mages Guild is administered by Renosa Orels, one of the natives here in Akamora, and an enchanter by profession. Majara, an apprentice of the guild, is working as guild guide.
Renosa. Okay. Specific place?
The temple is at the south end of the town. The guild of fighters on the hill up north. Midway between are the underground bazaar and the Laughing Goblin. The only tavern around a foreigner would want to go in, not counting the in-between way out of town.
Okay. Sure. Well, you're not who I was looking for. You don't really have anything to say. This is probably the guild guide. Yeah, Majara and
I don't know
Renosa.
where to begin.
Perfect.
It's such an honor to meet you.
Okay. Hello, Renosa. Are you here for more duties, wizard, or was there something else you wanted? Wait, did I already get duties from you? No, I don't think so. Duties? I am honestly ashamed to give a chore like this to someone of your status, but we are out of good options here at Akamora. Either we drop our work and research, or we fail a contract we have agreed on with none less than the captain of the town guard, Flausa Irano. We are supposed to deliver 16 quality potions of paralysis resistance. but we are lacking the ingredients to build from. It is certainly not the most popular type of alchemy in the rest of the Empire, but here in the Mephalanes, the Dredrea infestation is causing a demand, and such a demand doesn't easily go away, so we need to grow the herbs rather than buying them every time. Specifically, we need some horn lily bulbs and Timsa Kumbai, but in a quantity you probably won't easily acquire by picking flowers in the fields. I'm not someone to call you to urgency, but we are in serious trouble. A lot would be gained if this were to be done in due course. Talk to Pelodi on the top floor for all the technicalities, and be sure of my gratitude if this is handled well. Or are we timed? Timsa Kumbai and the horn lily bulbs? You will need a certain number of them. Ask Polody for the details. I'm sorry I can be of no further help. With Polody and Verona around, it would be a waste if I too was trying my hands at alchemy. Someone in particular? Majara is our guild guide, and Polody and Verona are alchemists. Francine Aldard is trying to do some studies in mysticism, but honestly, research is not our priority here in Akamora. There is just too much politics interfering. Thankfully, the guards are on our side, though. This shouldn't come as a surprise given the Aranos' imperial ties. Okay. More on duties. Any news on the horn lily bulbs and Timsa Kumbai, Lyle? Let Polody know as soon as this is done. Okay, well, we met with Polody earlier. Nope, I went too far up. God, they're reading Fool's Ebony there. Oh, there, Polody.
Oh, friend. How about a potion today?
I'm here about potions, making them.
I see. Renosa has entrusted you with this. Good decision. As for horn lilies, I know they grow in the meadows of the Netherthrill, but it would take way too long to pick them up there, given that we need quite a lot. 20 horn lily bulbs and 20 Timsa Kumbai flowers. The Indril tend to adorn their streets and their houses with these plants. I've not seen them used much in alchemy. I guess you should ask around Indril merchants, florists in particular, or try Darius's farming store in Silent. Here comes some gold to cover your expenditures. The flowers themselves should be rather cheap, but you'll also have to get to Silent. Francine has made a few scrolls to speed up your journey back. Did you check with her already? Good luck on your search.
Horn lily bulbs.
Sadly, what I've told you is all I know. You need 20 horn lily bulbs and 20 Timsa Kumbai flowers, and the place I'd start looking for them is Darius's farming supplies. Do you need directions to Silent?
Okay. Anything else? Silent?
A traditional Indril town, southeast of here. If you don't know the surrounds, do take the Strider. There is no faster way, even less a safer one. If you do, you could also slow fall or fly down from the cliffs at Tamriel Manor. Chances are the Strider would still be faster. Whatever way you go, please do not take detours. We're running out of time here.
Okay. Sure. We're definitely timed on this, then.
Warm greetings, Outlander. Care to peruse my spell?
Who did you mention I should buy that from?
Well,
Francine?
I find myself in pleasant company. Please share your thoughts.
I'm told you are to get us the long-awaited seeds, Lyle. I hope these scrolls will help you on your way. If I were you, I'd mark this very place so you could return as soon as you got your hands on them. It's not just me who is waiting for you to come back.
Shit, maybe I should do it. Okay, do you have any ideas where I could get some?
I wish I could help you, but there's not much I know. We've grazed all the traders here in Akamora with no success. Polody thinks you should start with Darius's in Silent.
Is it really quicker to take the Strider when I'm so fucking fast? I'm not convinced. Right? I don't think they've accounted for me having the boots of blinding speed. I'm going for it, baby. I quick saved, just in case. Okay. Good, good, good. All right. And then where's the farming supplies place? I remember seeing it, I think. Is it the Toiling Guar? Yeah, there it is. It's not the Toiling Guar. Okay. Hello. Welcome back, Lyle. How can I be of service? Yeah, I need 20 horns of lily bulb and 20 Tim's Acumbis, 55 burgers, 55 fries, 155 tacos. Horn lilies and Tim's Acumbi flowers. It's been a long time since I've last had them, and I don't expect to see them here again very soon. They're ornamental plants more than anything else, and we Dunmer normally would buy them from the florist in Gorn, or straight from the gardeners in Almalexia. Yet I guess that won't be fast enough for you. Have you been to Bisandrian? That's the first place I would try in this neighborhood if I were you. Bisandrian? It's an ancient stronghold of the Indoril, and the only one not derelicted since then. Its greenhouse is one of the most elaborate in all of Morrowind, and I believe they do trade with foreigners. Not sure if you will get all you need, as I must say the quantities you are looking for are quite unusual. Still, you will probably not end up with empty hands. How do I get to Bisandrian? Follow the road to Almalexia as it leads you south, then west, until you arrive at the Orthan River. Get before Draenum, and the road bends south. At that point, turn north instead. After a while, you should come around at Bisandrian or close by. Good luck, Dark Elf. Okay, do you have any? Cork bulb. Nope. You don't have any of them. Fuck. Okay. Follow the road to Almalexia as it leads you south, then west until you arrive at the Orthan River. Okay. Get before Draenum, and the road bends south. At that point, turn north instead.
I'm listening.
Okay. Let's do it. Oh, there it is. It's marked on my map. Okay, I'm just gonna head on over there. Do I have any sort of scroll of jumping or whatever? I have a hop toad ring I could use, I guess. Okay, up here. Oh, fuck. Where the fuck am I going? Oh, shit. Okay. Thank fuck she marked it on my map, though. Let's see, do I have any other way to get speed? Not really. Okay. Maybe I can feather myself a bit? Yeah, I guess I'll use these. Oh, was that Velk there? Okay. Looks like that's the place. It's a stronghold? Is that what they said? It must be. They're friendly here. Yeah, Dome of Selvu. No enemies inside. Supposedly there's a greenhouse? Private study. Okay, let's see. If I just ask you about it.
I am Manthri Davalos, captain of the garrison here at Bisandrian. How might I help you?
I need some horn lily bulbs and Timsakumbai.
Is that what you came here for? You should go see Drimsu Gindol in the garden vaults then.
Okay. How the fuck do I get to the garden vaults? Oh, down here. Is this it? It's weird to see one full of friendlies.
No, I don't think so.
Sturdy wooden door. Okay. So this is how they're normally meant to look. Weird.
Do you want something?
Not you. War temple. It was definitely not a war temple. Maybe it's this other one? No, that goes back out. Oh, here's the gardens. Oh, there you are. Okay.
Here in Bisandrian's Arboretum, we are able to utilize the great potency of the soil to cultivate ingredients, much needed for our medicines and supplies.
Okay, let me admire you up a bit. How about some horn lily bulbs and Timsakumbai?
You have come to the right place for the Timsakumbai. We've got them in abundance, and the price is more than fair. Horn lilies, I fear, we don't have in such a plenty. They grow naturally on the Netherfield coast, and in many other corners of Morrowind, so there is little need for us to cultivate them here in large quantities. They blossom thrice a year, like most of the local flora, and unless you can wait until the next harvest, I suggest you stroll around the Netherfield coast and keep your eyes open. If you can't be bothered, you might also try your luck with the Ultima florist in Gorn. That said, we do have a few. Are you buying?
What's the Netherfield coast?
It's a long swath of grassland along the shoreline of the ocean, starting due east of here and reaching all the way south to Anamordain. It is not as heavily vegetated as the land north, but it is a very fertile ground. Sator and Anamordain are the main settlements along the coast. Silent is a bit north of where it begins.
Okay, well, let me buy what I came here for. Perfect, you got 20 of these. And then 6 of those. Fair enough. Okay. Great, thank you. So I only need 14. Unless did they just so happen to have some growing that I could have also yoinked up? Let's see. Horn lily bulb. Fuck, there's so much. Yeah, they probably don't even grow them here. I'm just gonna believe what he said. Okay. So due east of here, along the coast. Fuck, that's way out there. Okay. Sure. Think there's an enemy after me. I'm not even gonna fuck with them at this point. We're in too much of a damn hurry. Holy shit. Okay, over here. What even is this place? Oh, this is that enormous farm I went by. They have Velk. What's this place called? The Netheril Plantation. And Gorn is all the way fucking down there. I love that they give you Gorn as an option. And I do explicitly remember them making light of the fact that there was a florist in that town. And that a lot of the reason why their town looked the way it did was because of the actions of that florist. I expressly remember that. But, they're right. It's very fucking far. It's a very far away place. Okay. Hopefully we can just cut on through. Cork bulb. The issue is, I don't even know what the normal plant looks like. I don't even know what the fuck I'm looking for. Golden sedge? That's definitely not it. Salt rice here. Oh shit, I'm encumbered. Oh fuck, because I'm carrying all the damn flowers, of course. Of course. Okay, let me also drink some of that booze they gave me. I had some Flynn. Oh fuck. Okay. There we are. So this should be the area. Right, if they're gonna be around here to be picked, this will be it. God, I hope so. Okay. Well, unfortunately, I'm really not seeing any. I'm actually not seeing fucking anything. My God, I might just go all the way to Gorn. I may just do it. There we are. Holy fuck. I can't believe it. I'm flying all the way to Gorn. Okay. The problem is, I don't know what the fuck they look like. And I'm very scared that we're going to have such a limited amount of time. It's downright devious that they're not telling me how much time I've got. There's the Tims that come by. Let's see. Where does the florist work again? Right there. Perfect. Okay. Hello?
Always happy to chat with people I like, and I like you.
Do you have any of these?
I have plenty of those in stock. If that isn't enough for you, there might be some on the mainland's coast. Just don't vandalize any of the town's displays. They're getting cared for by me and belong to Madeline Rendays. Also, don't pick the wildflowers north of town. I use them to for cross-pollination.
Okay, well, I'm just going to fucking buy. Let's see. Fuck, it's not enough! It's not enough! Okay, okay. How many more do we need? We need 4 more. God, they're so heavy as well. Why are they so heavy? That's fucked up, dude.
And salutations.
Okay. This is what they look like. Okay, okay. Sure, let's quick save. And she said back on the mainland there should be a fuckload growing? Okay. Okay. Let's try and do it. Good, good, good. Okay, well, at least now we know what to look for. Fuck. There's stone petal flowers. Those are a dime a dozen, though. Which made it sound like they would be just all over the damn place, and they're not. They're extremely not. Holy shit, I don't see any of them. I'm on a damn wild goose chase here. None of these are horn lilies. Fuck. Fuck, they're fucking me. They're fucking me, dude. They're fucking me. Okay, okay. Unless, is this it? No. It's like strange nanner looking plants. That ain't them. There's Enamor Dane. Okay. That's salt rice you're growing there. They made it sound like there was just a shitload out here, and there really isn't. Willow anther? Fuck me, man. They were like, yeah, there's just so many out here. We fucking pick them all the time. You're full of it, dude. You're so fucking full of shit. Okay. Do I have anything else of feather? How about strength? Could get troll strength. Right, Gauntlet of Blind Rage, maybe. Scroll of Savage Might? Okay, fuck yeah. We ball. It's because these horn lilies are so fucking heavy. I was not anticipating the bulbs weighing an entire damn unit all to their own. Look, this is the area we were at. This is where we were at. Fuck. There's a shitload of salt rice. I don't fucking see any, dude. This is such a nightmare. This is like the ultimate nightmare. Okay. Gauntlet of Blind Rage. It's not even enough. This is not even enough. It's not even enough. Okay. There we go. There we go. That's doing the trick. God, I should have just been like fucking and just stole it directly where she said. Shouldn't have gone over here on the damn coast. This is a fresh hell. Fuck it, let's go back. We're gonna steal from him. We're gonna steal from him. I'm gonna fucking steal him. Okay. Yeah, we only need 4 more. Fuck it. Okay. Amulet of Shadows. I'm going right in here. See if I give a shit. I already helped you all out, huh? Here we go. 2. 2. Perfect. Perfect. That's exactly what we need. Okay. And then we've got, yep, we got 20 of those. Perfect. Great. Okay. And then before we leave, let's go to the general trader. Barter. And what have you got for booze to increase my strength? I'll take that. Because we're gonna need it to haul this shit away. We're gonna need it just to haul all this shit. Fuck. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Oh yeah, the foreign hawker. I killed them. I don't see why that kind even comes here. I sell everything a person could reasonably need. Okay, let's go to the inn real fast. Wonderful. You've got exactly what I want. Okay. This shit too. Just gonna buy all of it. Okay. Okay, great. Great. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Now, if I Elm CV out of here, where do I go? Right, if I do that, where is it even gonna take me? Bosmora, maybe? Or will it take me to Akamoran finally? Yeah, let's quick save, and then let's try an Elm CV intervention. Holy shit, I'm at silent. Perfect. Okay. And then let's drink some of this booze that we just got. Wonderful. Good, good, good. And let me also drink some more of this. That's some strong stuff. I could drink more. Yeah, why not? What am I doing? Why not? Great. Okay. There was no... Once I get close enough, I could probably stand to, pop another Elm CV and they'll put me right in Akamoran. Right? Yeah, like at this point, I think if I pop an Elm CV, I'm going into Akamoran, aren't I? Let's try it. Oh yeah, beautiful. Okay, fucking cool. It has been less than a day, I think. It's maybe been less than 12 hours as well. Let's see if I can even remember where the guild is at. Okay, it's on the northern end of town. Good, good, good. Shit. This is so fucking cool. I love this. Alright, alright. There we go. Okay.
Oh, friend, how about a potion today?
I've got them, dude. Check it out. I've got everything we need.
You've got them. This is great news, wizard. And you should hurry and to let Renoza know of it. Meanwhile, I'm going to plant these. Even with all the magic we throw at them, we won't see them sprout in less than 2 weeks. I suggest you then come back to check with me. Don't forget to bring the good news to Renoza and get your reward.
Okay, anything else on it?
Thank you again for this, but it seems they still need a while to germinate.
Silent?
A traditional Indoril town, southeast of here. Fort Umbermoth is nearby. Other than that, there is nothing to see for an outlander down there. Most visitors are pilgrims on their way to Necrom.
Could I have taken a guild guide? I don't think any of those places really had a mage's guild, though, right? Let's see. In Dothrin, Old Ebonheart, and Almasthir. Yeah, nothing. Okay.
Warm day.
How about you,
Welcome,
Renosa?
friend. You're nearly a legend around here. Please, talk.
Thank you, wizard. I hope these are worth your troubles. Thanks to this, research can finally resume here in Akamora. Meanwhile, as the flowers are taking their time, I have more duties for you if you are interested.
Okay. Lost scrolls. Sure. Well, what duties do you have?
Yes, wizard, I do have some tasks for you. The local temple has recently acquired an enchanted amulet that I wish to study.
An enchanted amulet?
I want you to go to the Akamora temple and buy it. You'll be looking for an old protective charm, only efficient against weapons made of base materials, a fact which had doubtless eluded the noble who donated it to the temple. Act casual. Do not let on that you are on guild business, and you should be able to strike a fair deal. Take this gold, and I will let you keep the excess as payment for the task.
Noble who donated it?
Devoted Indaril donating even valuable heirlooms to the temple isn't unheard of. In this case, however, I can rather imagine some fools hurt themselves with their cutlery and dismiss the amulet as inefficient.
Silverware, I see. Akamora Temple?
It is unsurprisingly the closest temple. Of course, Elm CV intervention will get you there.
I like that they are encouraging the use of magic. More on the amulet?
Come back once you've purchased the amulet, wizard.
Okay. Well, I guess we may as well do it. I'll use a little Elm CV intervention, why not? Cool.
I'm very happy to make you a
Hello, Guileless Indolor. There happen to be a cool amulet around here? Oh, I can ask about the guy with no family name.
Favrendarilus looks much more at peace now, don't you think? Thank you for your assistance in this matter, Lyle. I only wish I did mention, did I not, that you look like another who does not know their heritage. Alas, I'm afraid I used up some rare components. Not the bone meal or the ectoplasm, the ones I had to fetch. Otherwise, we might have been able to do something for you.
What does that mean? You look like one who does not know their heritage. What the fuck does that even mean? What the fuck are you talking about, man? Alright. Anything else over here? Yeah, how about, I'm looking for an enchanted amulet? Oh, shit.
You're from the Mages Guild then. Why yes, I do have this rare amulet, among other items available for barter, provided you can make a suitable offer, of course.
Okay. Amulet of Resistance? Fuck. I'm assuming this has just jacked up the price. Okay. I'll have to do. Fortunately, you know, at this point, what is money? Alright. Now, let's head on back to the guild. Oop. We're encumbered now because we bought so much fucking heavy-ass alcohol earlier. Okay. Good, good, good. Head on down this direction. Hello.
Have you brought the enchanted amulet, wizard?
I have.
The very particulars of this enchantment are most intriguing, don't you think?
I look forward to studying it. Thank you, Lyle. As promised, you can keep the extra gold. I trust you managed to turn a profit. Yes, not really. The amulet actually costs more than the amount you gave me. Yeah, I didn't. I'm sorry to hear that, Lyle, but there's nothing I can do. In the future, do try to be more careful if you're again entrusted with the guild's funds for your duties. Fuck you. I should have just lied and said, yeah, of course, I made a huge profit. Yeah, are you kidding? I should have just lied. Yeah, you know me. I'm in House Lalu too. It was easy. Duties? I want you to interview a vampire. Okay. You want me to interview a vampire, huh? Okay. How about the amulet again? My study on its enchantment is still inconclusive. Okay, how about this interview with a vampire? Before you get the wrong idea, no, this isn't a mercenary contract. You'll have to keep your weapon sheathed. An isolated group of vampires was recently spotted near Akamoran. Uh-oh, maybe I already killed them. Look, I may have already killed them, I don't know. What brings me to focus on these creatures is that a proper study on vampires in Morrowind is long overdue, and they provide a perfect opportunity to remedy this, while possibly furthering my own research on the enchanted amulet as well. Since they've separated from the main congregation of vampires in the region, I'm inclined to think they might be more cooperative than the rest of their ilk. We can't have them come to the guild themselves. Aside from politics, they likely wouldn't trust us. However, that could perhaps change if this initial contract works out well, and given time. Simply put, I want you to go to them and ask them these questions on vampirism. Questions on vampirism? Renosa Oral's notes. Here, I've written down the questions you must ask. The vampires have settled in Mugen Crypt. Before you leave, go see Francine. She'll have supplies for you. You shouldn't expect to get something out of a vampire unless they're compelled, so I trust you are able to cast such magic as to calm or charm them. You should also have a recall spell ready in case their cooperativeness wanes. Remember that you are under no circumstances to kill them. Think of the possibilities for further study if you succeed. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to calm or charm them? Fuck, okay. Mugen Crypt? It's southeast of Akamoran, but there is no pathway towards it beyond Tamriel Manor. You'd better take a Siltstrider to Silent. From there head north, but rather than follow the road, immediately turn west. Follow the mountain till you've passed under an arch with a smaller one behind it. Turn north shortly after, while looking left for another mountainous formation within which the crypt is nestled. If you reach the Velothi shrines of Tiramanu, you're on the wrong side of that mountain. More on the amulet? You must remember the amulet I'd sent you to purchase. I've conducted a careful analysis of its enchantment. It turned out to be quite intricate, and intrinsically more powerful than expected. As I was looking for alternative approaches to replicating its properties, I remembered that this resistance to base weapons is popularly attributed to some creatures, and one of the few ascertained superstitions regarding vampires is that they, too, are thus exceptionally resistant. Okay. What are the questions on vampirism? Come back with the vampire's answers to these questions, and make sure they survive the questioning. This could be the beginning of some interesting research. Okay. Renosa Oral's notes. These are her questions. The bloodline they belong to, which are their powers? Do weaknesses vary within clans, and if so, which are they? Resistance to basic unenchanted weapons exhibited by all known species. How? Limitations? This is not typical of the undead. Are vampires truly undead? Possible cause of resistance is from Daedric origin. Are they fully materialized in Mundus or still linked to Cold Harbor? How are their relations with creatures from Daedric plains? Inquire on feeding habits. For example, thirst for blood. Is it ever sated? Are powers affected when starving? Assuming sunlight-induced candescence is confirmed, any effective protections, and to what extent?
It is a
Okay.
pleasure, Outlander. Do you require my service?
And we're meant to speak with Francine again?
How about a potion today?
Have you come for some technical advice, Lyle Schnapp? Or can you find the time to work on some duties?
I'm here for help with interviewing a vampire.
These scrolls will help you ward yourself against the beasts without harming them. The calming spell will hold any vampire followers at bay, although if it comes to an old one, I can't guarantee it'll be enough. You might have to resort to your own abilities. Good luck, Lyle, and do come back safely. I think I may require your assistance again after you're done with this assignment.
Scroll of Mageguard and Tavil's Truce. Anything else? Nope. Okay. So we're to go back to Silent. Very well. Okay, take me to Silent if you can. We'll drink our way to success. Okay, so Mugen Crypt. Take a Siltstrider to Silent. From there, head north, but rather than follow the road, immediately turn west and follow the mountain till you've passed under an arch with a smaller one behind it. What? Okay. Okay, so here we are, going north, but rather than do that, we should go west. And follow the mountain till you've passed under an arch with a smaller one behind it. Passed under an arch. Okay. There's an arch. Is there a smaller one behind it? There is. Okay. Good. Then turn north shortly after while looking left for another mountainous formation within which the crypt is nestled. Okay. North, and then looking left. And this is the other mountainous formation, which probably is meant to have the crypt. What the hell is this? Okay. Let's see. Is this it? This might be the crypt. It is! Wow, okay. This market is cleared. Alright, and then what do I have here? Tavil's Truce. Tavil's Peace. Well, I should definitely use Tavil's Truce or whatever the fuck. Scroll of the First Council is another banger. Holy shit. Okay. Give it a shot. Let's take care of this thing for it first. Good. Okay. What the fuck? Look at this. It's all sandstone or something down here. Okay. Bone walker. Skeleton which cannot be looted. Oh, I'm encumbered again. Drink some of this heavy as hell grief. Skeleton warrior. I can pass through that. Shrine of Sothasil's mastery. Oh, I was hoping I would be able to absorb some of it. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Now, are you one of the particularly old ones, though? We'll try the shitty one first. Dude is laughing big time. Rogoshin. What? What do you want? Okay. I have some... What's your background? I'm Rogoshin. I'm a vampire and I hunger. How about some questions on your vampirism? You want to speak with our glorious elder, Natasia. I would rather have eaten you myself. Okay, Natasia. Where... Oh, shit. Are you Natasia? I don't think you are. Fuck. Okay. We'll just... You look like you could be the glorious elder. Okay. That work? Natasia. You have come here to speak? Speak then, Dark Elf, if you must. She motions at the vampire to hold. Okay, let me persuade you first. There we go, 93, that's fine. What's your background? I am Natasia, a blood-sucking corpse. I once died and joined the clan responsible for my death. With them, I had carried on for centuries, undecided on what features of life or unlife I was to parody, when I was cast out along with the fools I'd sired. Now we put our great curse to good use, hiding even from our own. Okay, well, I've got some questions for you. Oh, fuck. Okay. If it is power you seek, you should look elsewhere. There is nothing formidable about the curse bestowed upon us. A study, you say? Your curiosity is misplaced, but fine. Ask your questions and let us be done. Fuck. Okay. Man, there's a lot. Which bloodline do you belong to? Describe your resistance to steel weapons. Why do some weapons hurt you more than others? Are you undead? Are you related to ash vampires? Do vampires maintain a link to the Daedric realm of Cold Harbor? Are you different from vampires in Vardenfell? Are the vampires of Cyrodiil different? Are the vampires of Skyrim different? Are the vampires of Blackmarsh different? Is your thirst for blood ever sated? Does it affect your abilities? How exactly is one turned into a vampire? Can you protect yourself against sunlight? I have no more questions. Can I actually ask all of these? No way. I'll just go with I'll start with the ones that I'm pretty sure I remember being on the list. Is your thirst for blood ever sated? Does it affect your abilities? We hunger always. Starvation will make a vampire more desperate and daring. Even mindless, not stronger. Besides the thirst, our wounds cannot mend without drinking fresh blood. Okay. Do vampires maintain a link to the Daedric realm of Cold Harbor? Why would we have anything to do with oblivion? Thirst and hunger do addle our minds, but we would feast on cultists before even thinking of joining them. Daedra aren't prey, so they are of no interest to us either. So they don't even know their own situation. Okay. Describe your resistance to steel weapons. You would call this strength. The frailty to rare metals is part of our curse. They hurt our blood, as do fire and sunlight. Are you undead? Do I look alive to you, Dark Elf? I care little how you classify those affected by the disease. I know I have died. Okay. Which bloodline do you belong to? Not content to be cursed, we are now outcasts as well. We were once of the Bernie clan, and as such, we retain the more furtive features and underhanded inclinations of the Bernie, though we are no longer welcome among them. I've never learned how to properly say that, so I just go with calling them Clan Bernie. Okay, how did you become a vampire? How long have you been a vampire? Why were you cast out? Can you protect yourself against sunlight? Of course, by staying out of it. Okay. Why were you cast out? My views on our condition were one slight too many. Okay. Are you different from the vampires in Vardenfell? While other forms are usually found on the mainland, I was infected by a disease from Vardenfell, as are all the Bernie. Can you feed on other vampires? Would you have found several starving vampires here if that were the case? Okay, How did you become a vampire? That does not concern you. How long have you been a vampire? Why do you bother asking? That amount of time your mind could not conceive. Are you related to ash vampires? Enough. I've answered your questions, Dark Elf, though I wouldn't have had you not affected my mind with magic. That I will not hold against you. No, I would rather ask of you a favor. Continue. Before you leave, you must kill me. This life or unlife, however you call it, I tire of it, yet cannot end it myself. Instinct will soon take over your trickery, and again, no more of this endless starving. Hurry now. You will kill me. If you don't, you will die at my hand. Oh, okay, well, goodbye. What now, Dark Elf? I thought we were done talking. No, I'm not actually going to kill you. We're going to keep you alive and study you. We're so fucked up. Okay, questions on vampirism? I've already answered all your questions. Now kill me or be gone. How about a cure? That's pointless. There is no cure, and if there was one, there is no life left in one who has been dead for so long. Okay, well, you're the one who said it. Oh, shit. Can you get your friend to fuck off and stop trying to fuck me up? No? That's not doable? Vivek's Fury. Okay, anything else in here? No, I think we're good. Let's try and help CV out of this place. I've obtained the vampire's answers to all of Renault's questions. Perfect. Did I contract vampirism? I shouldn't, right? I have disease immunity. I would need to debuff my own disease immunity. Being Nerevarine and all. Okay. I wonder, would it be worth it at some point to be a vampire in Tamriel Rebuilt? Are there a lot of vampire quests? Or is it maybe not worth it? Okay, take me back to Akamoran. And let's drink some more of this heavy booze. Lovely. And let's head on up over here. Great.
Friend, how about a
Oh, can I
potion
ask
today?
you now about the plants in any way? No, they're still germinating. Okay. Probably needs to be several days. All right. Hello.
Wonderful. Welcome, Outlander.
Have you obtained the answers to my questions on vampirism, wizard? I have. Well done. This information will prove crucial to our understanding vampirism, and there will be more to learn still. This is but a first step when it comes to knowledge of the Morrowind species. On a more practical note, these answers aren't exactly what I expected, but they give me an idea. A vampire's imperviousness is, in essence, still a curse, is it not? Come back in a few days' time, Lyle. I have an experiment to conduct, and I think I'll have something for you then. You're free to carry out other duties in the meantime. Okay, anything else on the amulet? As I've told you, it's more complex than expected. Our enquiry on vampirism might help find a way to strengthen its protective effect. Questions on vampirism? Have patience, Lyle. I'm not done yet with my experiment. More duties? The whole guild here at Akamora is waiting for the flowers to come up. Be sure to speak with Polody once they're finished. He'll have some further work for you. Francine, too, could use a helping hand in her research. Okay, let's check in with Francine. She even alluded to that fact earlier. Nobody ever mentions this person.
Warm greetings.
Phaedrus? Why does no one ever mention Phaedrus? Okay, your background? You're a mage and journeyman of the Mages Guild. Sure.
Share your thoughts, friend. I enjoy the company.
Okay. Do you have any duties for me, Francine?
Lyle, I have a grave problem, and I fear I need your assistance in dealing with it. Don't doubt my courage, Lyle. Certainly I'd deliver this letter of apology myself, but Renosis deems it unwise and suggests that you do that.
Letter of apology?
When I arrived in Morrowind, I joined House Telvanni and became apprentice to Master Rilmus Athrion in Tel Honoria. His tower is in the town of Morag. However, after a while I started realizing that I was not up to the constant challenge and competition inherent to Telvanni life. I struck no veins in my research there, and where I did have any success to claim, it became subject to either ridicule or sabotage, or both, from my Telvanni colleagues. I did not have the heart to complain to the master, whom was I blaming anyway for my failing to find my place. But one day, when it became unbearable, I left Morag to join the Mages Guild instead. Since then, my thoughts are grave and my mind is restless. Have I offended Master Atherion? Did I fail to appreciate his efforts? This deeply bothers me, but I think there's a way to at least somewhat rectify this failing. I try and apologize to him. Please, I can try and apologize to him. Please, Lyle, go to Morag and deliver this letter to Master Atherion. Renault says possibly right that I'm not well advised to make the journey myself, but as an outsider you should have less to explain and less to fear. Here, these potions will help you, Lyle.
Quality Rising Force. Letter to Rilmus. What is Morag?
The way to Morag is long, and frankly, I don't know it well. I traveled by ship and by Siltstrider to Akamora. If you prefer to go by foot, all I can tell you is that you'll have to leave the town to the west and walk to the coast. There you can turn northward and follow the road to Morag.
Okay, what's with the letter of apology?
Well, Lyle, may I let bygones be bygones now? Has Master Atherion received my letter?
Anything on the temple?
It's on the other side of town. Arguably the quickest way there is the Almsivi intervention spell. If you want to take the scenic route, leave the guild and head right. Make a half circle around the canal and descend by the Laughing Goblin. Rather than leaving town, head left and you'll find the temple.
Okay. Well, let's try and take the Strider, I guess. There we are. Over here. Did Morag now show up on our map? Have I seen it? Maybe I've even been to it. I've not. Okay. Good, and then I guess Tel Muthada is closest, followed by, let's see here, Tel Gilan and Akamora.
Where would you like to go?
Yeah, I guess Tel Gilan and then a boat, based on what she said.
Why
Never
walk
been
when you
here,
can
I don't
ride?
think. And then there should be a ferry. Or shipmaster, something of the like.
Why walk when you can ride?
Well, maybe there's not. Some sort of town over there. Okay. Hello, Telvanni Guard. Services?
This is not something I would tell the likes of you.
Alright, let me persuade you up. Ooh, I can't. Okay, how about some money? And then persuade you. Good. Services.
Nisirel offers potions, and Drithnil Virith can offer various remedies. Ervul Dranoth is a local enchanter. Master Nisa also keeps a smith and an alchemist on retainer in the tower. Otherwise, you'll have to look to Helnim for services.
Is Helnim that town over there? Yeah, look, there's a ferry. I think. Is this Helnim? It sure is. Okay. Oh, you don't actually, okay. You're not the shipmaster. Who are you? Are you the shipmaster? No.
Fine goods from around Morrowind, Sirrah. I've traveled far to bring these items to you, and I offer them at a good price.
What's your background?
I'm a traveling trader.
Shardstar, Flame Skewer, Chapville Hat, Wooden Staff. Meh. Okay. Some booze, Paper Lantern, Chitin Javelin, Thrown Weapon. Okay. Fair enough. Tell me of Helnim?
Most people who live in Helnim are employees of Zafarbel Bay Company, or merchants here to take advantage of the thriving trade. Besides the company, Helnim also hosts modest chapters of the Fighters Guild and Mages Guild, as well as the Telvanni district headquarters of the Imperial Archaeological Society. If you're looking for a shrine, there's the Chapel of Kinnereth at the north as well.
Whoa. Okay. Here's another ship. Nope. No one there to see me off. How about you? Nope, that guy's doing cocaine. What about you? Travel. Perfect. Yeah, take me to Morag. Wonderful. Holy shit. Look at this place. It is winding. Okay, who am I looking for here again?
You waste your time. Go away.
Rilmus Athrian. Okay. Housekeeper. Someone in particular? No, okay. Let's head on up top then. Good lord. This is maybe the wildest one we've ever been to as far as the mushroom towns and towers. Somebody is shrooming it big time. Okay, over here. Is this even the right place? Danger, it says. What the hell? Some guards here. Okay, well, that is definitely not what I want to go see and do. About over this way, maybe this is the barracks. Okay. Swallow's Nest. Huh. Let me see here. Local. House. Market. Okay. Lord's Chambers. Wonderful. Quick save just in case. Oh, Realm is
Waste your time.
Etherean.
Go away.
I don't like you. I don't want to talk to you. Leave me alone.
Come on, let me admire you up a bit. There we go. Wonderful. What's your background?
You are speaking to Realmus Etherean, Lord of Morag. As a Telvanni wizard, it is my duty to oversee the affairs of this town and ensure the security of its people. I inherited the position of wizard from my father, Tamriel Etherean.
Okay. Well, I have a letter of apology for you. Rilma starts reading the letter, then stops and starts anew.
What's this about? Did I get this right? This Francine Aldard wants to apologize to me. I can't recall one Francine Aldard offending me anyhow. Interesting. Francine Aldard. Yes, I think I remember the name, if my memory serves me right. This Francine Aldard oftentimes complained about nobody caring for her work, and asked for assistance.
Okay.
But that's what it's about. Didn't she get that? She was not under my mentorship. The great House Telvanni won't weaken itself by putting people into positions they don't deserve to be put into. You have to prove yourself by cunning, wit, and mastery of arcane skills. The strong will advance and the weak will fall. You may tell her that. She was smart enough to leave Morag. She'd be smart enough to get that.
Okay, anything else about the letter of apology?
I told you that I don't mind if my incompetent apprentices run away from me. Your importunity is more irritating than this Francine Aldard's absence. Was that it?
Yeah, I guess that's it for now. Okay. Thank you. Let's see. Let me take an Elm CV intervention out of here then. Where's this even gonna put me? God, it could put me back at like Hall of Mayan or some shit. Whoa, fuck. Maybe I don't want to do that. Okay, let me quick save first. Am I on Varden? Fuck!
I am at your...
I'm a fucking Molag Mar, dude. Okay. Let's see. Let's just get out of here and we'll take the route back that we took here. Take a ship. There we go. Thank you. Please send me over to Helnum.
Short trip, long trip, you decide.
And then from here, let's head over across the way. Very reminiscent of that Fire Town or whatever it was called up here. Firewatch, yeah. Then, there should be a Strider over here we can take, right? There it is. Wonderful. Then to Tel Muthada. And from Tel Muthada all the way back to Akamoran. Wonderful. Holy shit. Okay. Then from here, we'll head up this direction. And all the way back to the guild hall. Which maybe we've done so much traveling, more developments have occurred. But perhaps not. There we go. And then, oh no wait, it was Francine who wanted that done.
Oh, friend, how about a potion today?
Hello,
Well,
Francine.
I find myself in pleasant company. Please share your thoughts.
Lyle, have you delivered my letter of apology? I fear that I won't find rest until this issue has been dealt with, especially since Master Aetherion is of high esteem within the House Telvanni.
Letter of apology.
He was not aggrieved. How intriguing. I heard that the Dunmer are remarkably proud and easily offended, the Telvanni sorcerers most notably. Then I was worried about nothing at all the time. Very bewildering, but I'll be the last to complain. Thank you, Lyle. I hope these scrolls are an adequate reward. But before you leave, Lyle, are you interested in another quite similar task?
Okay, sure.
Wonderful, Lyle. You should know that I recently started to study residual energies which develop on sites which are consistently used in evocative rituals. One of these sites, possibly one of the most permanently active, should be the Bonewalker Smithies in Necrom. If my assumptions are correct, then the residual energies inside the smithies form a background noise with very interesting properties.
Bonewalker's Smithies?
Our insight into the nature of those residual energies would profit immensely if we could take measurements inside the smithies. Naturally, we must not simply invade the smithies and start working. That would be disrespectful and possibly damaging to the rites. We should ask for permission priorly. Well, I myself will set forth for Alt Bossara soon, therefore I'll be unavailable. Lyle, may I ask you to travel to Necrom and find the administrator responsible for the smithies and apply for permission?
Okay, I can do that. More on the smithies?
I will confer.
Confer? I've heard confer, but not confer.
With an expert on volatile energies in Alt Bossara. He's regarded as an authority on the subject. If I postpone this meeting, I might not be able to get another chance. Otherwise, I would not ask you to raise our request in Necrom, but do it myself instead.
Okay. More on the letter of apology real quick?
It feels great to have this burden lifted from me. Actually, with hindsight, it seems I must have made quite a fool of myself. I owe it to you, Lyle, that I'm able to laugh about this issue now.
More on Necrom?
Well, I've never been to Necrom myself, therefore I don't know the way there. I would have used a Siltstrider if there's a connection to Necrom from Akamoran. If you need directions for a walk, then you'll need to ask a scout.
Okay, well, we're good. Alright, well, I think we ought to call it here for now. When next we return, I guess we're going to Necrom, and then maybe by the time we return, the plants will have germinated, or what's her name? Rorasa, the guild head here, will have something for us. Oh, look, there's someone else back here, too. Alright. However, of course, if you'd like to stick around, we will be doing a little reading. I think we still have to read Orc Creation Story, which, it's actually quite fucking long. My goodness. Alright, if you'll excuse me real quick, I am going to take a quick drink. Apologies. Alright, sorry about that. Let me also pop open my notebook here and check this off. Orc Creation Story. I write this so others learn. They think we were gold elves, so we believe like gold elves. Do we look like gold elves? I have a big brawny green hand that holds this pen, but would be more comfortable as a fist. I think that says contrary, yes? But my kin bow and scrape towards Imperials, and file down their tusks, so they do not gore their generals' wives when stooping to kiss their hand, and do not keep alive the old myths of the pariah folk, and Gortwog is to blame for that. He has even forsaken Malak and taken up worship of his once self, the Trinimac. But the After Dark Society survives, to write odes to Malak in the blood of the weak and foolish lost in their own cities. So I will write of what we learnt from Malak, God King. In the beginning, there was a great beast grazing in the quiet. It is not important what the beast was or what it was grazing on, but the beast there was, and graze it did. But then it had not enough to eat, so it ate itself, which is silly because it died. Now the beast rots, and as everyone knows, rotting meat creates things, like fleas and flies and other such vermin. And these were golden gadflies and gilded fleas because of the richness of the meat. And they ate and sometimes even ate each other on this land of plenty. And their dung mixed with the meat, and it got very messy indeed until a carrion lizard was born. The lizard said, "Stop your eating. You have bad manners. There will be a breakfast, a lunch, and a dinner for all of you, so this messy eating will be stopped." And that fixed that. So the flies and the fleas and the lizard continued about their eating, but their dung still mixed with the meat. So the lizard decided to fix that too, and told the flies and fleas who liked dung to go elsewhere and take their dung with them, which they did. And they feared the carrion lizard they feared the carrion lizard. And the lizard, the biggest eater, ate and excreted that way too. In kindness or in contempt, who knows? But it was a hated realm anyway, so who cares? And that fixed that. So it happens that there was a mischievous scarab born outside in the dung realms. Let the customary curses be flung upon him like reeking turds, as this is amazing. As prescribed in Malak's book of invective, may the scarab's hands turn into hooks, and his extremities be forever itchy. May the bastard be overcome by the miasma of his own excrement-encrusted body. May a noose be formed of his entrails, that he may hang himself from it until his beady black eyes burst in viscera explosions. May he sink deep into his own odeur, like the murdivorous cackard that he is, and so on. As you can see, we do not like the scarab. He is a shit. The scarab did not agree with the way things were fixed, so he rolled some dung together into a ball, as scarabs do. And he rolled and rolled and rolled until it became a huge ball, and he rolled this right back into the world of dead meat. The fleas and flies and other vermin of the world of meat saw the ball coming toward them, and they did not know what it was until the scarab piped up saying, help me, push this out and away." By the time the fleas and flies could try and stop the ball, it had already rolled its way through the land of plenty, picking up whole realms and populaces, and grown so vast that the many fleas and flies and even the lizards strained at getting it out of the way and could not stop it. "Oh shit," they thought, suddenly realizing their abject silliness as they sunk into it. And that fixes that, thought the scarab as he kept doing what he loved to do, which was rolling his ball of dung. But eventually the ball of dung came to the limits of the world and came tumbling into the nothing, leaving pieces of meat flying into the void. At this point, old Maggie the Pure, who liked nothing more than a quiet sit, reading from the scrolls he had made from the skin of the dead beast and having a nice full belly, decided that he would do whatever it takes to free himself from a shit-stained death. Focusing all his will on his last meal bubbling inside his gut, with face crumpled with huge thought. Maggie power farted a thunderous power fart. This fucking owns, dude. This is so fucking cool. A thunderous power fart that shook the very foundations of the dung ball, making of its spinning a wobbly thing and catapulting him up into the heavens like a cannonball. Maggie is in like, what's it called? Magnus, right? I think. You know, what's meant to be the sun. Source of magic. Old Maggie the Pure. You know, given the fact that they like reading from the scrolls. Anyhow. A lot of this is meant to be, right, what's so fun about this is it's a stupid story about poop and poop people and a poop realm and a dead meat realm and people power farting and shit. But it's all meant to be like analogous to other Elder Scrolls pantheons in their lore. You know, like there are different pieces of this that you can like trace a lineage into other parts of the pantheon, just as you could with all the others. But this one is just from such a stupid and idiotic and disgusting perspective. And frankly, it's amazing and very clever. Stuck in the dung ball and dizzy with horror, as well as with the dung globe's constant spinning, the fleas and the flies and the carrion lizard could only watch the bright glow of his bum guts roaring exhaust with deep regret as it ripped a hole back to the world of meat. They had enough trouble keeping the index of their guts down, let alone turning it into a power fart. This is so fucking cool. Okay. But then the carrion lizard had a plan. Using the reach of his long neck, he picked up a strong ancestor called the Trinimac and pulled him free of the mire. The Trinimac then bravely confronted the terrible scarab, and his face was death and murder, and the sinews of his neck nooses and his hands severing blades. "Why have you done this horrible thing?" asked the Trinimac in something a little more than deadly glances. "I refuse to tell you," replied the scarab with less than words. To which the only response was for the Trinimac to strike him a terrible blow that dented his skeleton and knocked the scarab back. Then he plunged his hands deep into the chest plate of his insect armor and pulled out his insect heart beating hideous ichor, spraying of bug juice pouring out of the steaming hole at a volume yet to be rivaled by the brewers of bug juice brews to this day. Oh, the dung beetle is meant to be, Lorcan. I see, and the dung ball is Nirn, or Mundus, even, perhaps. Probably Nirn. In Ichor Beats the Heart said, "I cannot be destroyed, for the secrets of my pumping are hidden in the depths of the dung ball, so that I not bear witness against my owner." This sore puzzled the Trinimac, who threw the heart far away from where it sailed in the air to describe the first triumphal arch, yet to be realized in glorious iron like the conquests of our heroes, and which went to land with a heavy, sloppy thump on the other edge of the ball. By this time, the rest of the gang had freed themselves and thanked and lauded him, but could not do so for long, for although the ball had slowed somewhat in its spinning after the scarab had died, still much work was left to be done, and quick, to ensure at least some would survive. They worked together, breathing on the dung ball with great breaths that its spinning would be more gentler to them, and its odors more pleasant, and with their godly powers they shaped and otherwise made stable the dung ball. Some even died in the attempt, but in the end there were survivors where there might have been none, though they were left weak and impotent. Long after the carrion lizard had grown wings, which is another tale, after long generations of dung ball dwellers were born on the globe and the Trinimac had cried and continued to cry many new rivers over his not being able to return to the land of plenty, a group of young upstarts, led by the tricky Bothog, a dung prince, challenged his authority and his teachings and those of the carrion lizards, and spoke words of praise for the hated land of dung and the heroes of the war. The Trinimac got very angry, but was not strong enough to stand before them, being wrung dry with tears and scrawny with malnourishment from being separated from the land of plenty. So the hated Bothog, may his bowels bleed in unusual colors, plucked him from the earth and placed him in his mouth, and using foul magic spoke with his voice. The followers of the Trinimac averted their gaze and stoppered their ears with their tapering women hands, which is kind of like plugging a bathtub with straw, and did the only thing they knew how to do, which the Trinimac had taught them, which is to wail and bemoan it all in shrill tones. Meanwhile, the Trinimac passed through the slimy labyrinth of the Prince of Plot's intestines, fleshy walls squeezing him onwards in the darkness. There was no time for tears within Bothog's bowels, and soon the Trinimac lost himself in a blind turning, all sobs and sweetness having been digested and vomited back from out of the lesser of the Bothog's 2 stench holes. But it was as Malaxed that he saw the light at the end of the passage, like a brilliant star in the fundament, renamed to suit his second birthing. Jesus Christ, this is amazing. This is so stupid, it's fucking great. When Bothog relieved himself of his meal, the followers of the Trinimac rent their robes and wailed and rubbed their feces upon their bare chests. But then they heard a voice shrieking from the mess, and it said, "Stop rolling like pigs amongst the feces, and get out of my way! Get out of my sunlight, you stupid fuckers!" And the followers of Trinimac were sore confused at this, and asked amongst fecal tears who addressed them so. This is written so cleverly, like only someone who is really like has some measure of grasp of Elder Scrolls lore in various ways can appreciate this. I mean, I guess other people who don't understand it, you can appreciate because it's a story of nasty poop people, right? That's kind of funny in and of itself. But there's so many, there's actually levels to this. It's like, it reads as being idiotic, but in truth, it's kind of ingenious. It's such an ingenious way of them elaborating on the Elder Scrolls pantheon in this ridiculous fashion. It's so dumb, it's genius. It's such a cool parody of how many times we see this occur elsewhere in the games, you know? So many different pantheons that are like parallels and mirrors of one another in different peculiar ways. And this just lampshades it entirely in a comedic sense. It's so good. Anyway. Sorry, who was addressing them? And the followers of Trinimac were sore confused at this, who asked amongst fecal tears, who addressed them so. Like iron buried in the bowels of the dung globe, you have found your god. Dry your tears, for the correct response is a curse. Your tusked and snouted forms reveal this, and henceforth there is no other way except up. And we saw that we were changed, like our god, and that this was true. And now, it happens more often than you would think. And now, you see the pearls can be found amidst the swill. You thought you were born from golden gadflies, but it was a fool's gold, as pliable as copper. But now you have been elevated to iron, hardy, strong, and resilient. You are my favored children, the first to hear the vagitus of your deity, who is the new dyad of dung and meat, abstersive double conception, and in me, the Tathagata Garba represented, which is actually a rebarbative bastard, just like me. Fuck, rebarbative. The last bit we did not understand, as it was skew-wise and God-speak besides. But then, We were covered in shit and feeling somewhat goofy from all the new things come upon us, as if, instead of Malak, we had just found and eaten a mushroom growing there of the kind that our shamans are fond of, and that grant sacred visions, and for which reason are a sign of our covenant with him. Malak went on to teach us many things and made us strong, and gave us curses and oaths to scream at our enemies, and cruel words that better describe them, twisting inside their guts and driving them to insane hate rages. The prose of this is so fucking good. I fucking love the prose. That is the truth, and may your bum gut drop off and have an affair with a detested neighbor if you do not believe it all. And a curse upon Gortwog, who is no longer one of the people of iron, but of pig iron, and may his palace fall down upon him, that it squeeze out his innards and form his double beside him, for I believe some mercy should be shown, and he should have company in his last days. Holy shit. God, I wish this were canon. I wish this was actually in the real games. This is so clever. This is so smart. Fuck, I wish this was not just part of the mod. God, I wish this was just real. This is so cool. Fuck, I love this. I fucking love this so much. God, this is such a fun way of approaching the lore. Oh my god, whoever wrote this must have had such a fucking good time. This is so cool. This might be my favorite book that I've ever read in Tamriel Rebuilt. At least on the basis of prose, right? There's other ones that had like a cool story, or ones that, you know, had interesting subtext. But this one is just like, the prose is just so fucking good and funny, right? Like, they knew exactly what they were fucking doing. It's so fucking great. And the fact that they, despite talking all this stupid shit about the dung globe, people being shit-stained, power farting people, blasting voids through the space, right? Like, they're still writing it in this Kirkbride-esque type of way. You know, that often these mythos-centric books are written, you know. God, it's ingenious, dude. Or creation story, fuck me. God, there's so much untapped potential with orcs in the Elder Scrolls, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how much untapped potential they have. Oh my god. Fuck yeah. Alright, well, when next we return, we're probably going to Necrom, right? Until next time, please take care of each other.